Pedro Pascal, the charismatic actor whose star has soared with roles in The Mandalorian and The Last of Us, has sent shockwaves through Hollywood with a candid revelation tied to his latest triumph in Marvel's Fantastic Four. The film, a bold reimagining of the iconic superhero team, has been a box office juggernaut, praised for its fresh take in Pascal's magnetic performance as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. Yet, in a rare moment of vulnerability, Pascal has shared a confession that has left fans and industry insiders reeling, offering a glimpse into the personal struggles behind his meteoric rise. Fantastic Four, released earlier this year, marked a high point in Pascal's career. The film, which also stars Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn and Eben Moss-Backrack, has grossed over $1 billion worldwide, lauded for its blend of heart, humor and high-stakes action. Pascal's portrayal of Reed Richards, the brilliant but flawed leader of the team, has earned him critical acclaim, with reviewers calling him the perfect anchor for Marvel's first family. Off-screen, however, Pascal revealed a truth that cast his success in a new light. He nearly walked away from the role due to crippling self-doubt. In a heartfelt interview, Pascal admitted that the pressure of joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, almost overwhelmed him. "I was terrified," he confessed, his usual charm giving way to raw honesty. "I kept thinking, who am I to play Reed Richards? I'm not a scientist, I'm not a superhero. I almost told my agent to pull me out." The revelation stunned fans who've come to see Pascal as the epitome of effortless confidence, whether he's wielding a lightsaber as Din Djarin or navigating a post-apocalyptic world as Joel Miller. Yet, his candor underscores the humanity that's made him a beloved figure. Pascal's doubts stemmed from the weight of expectations surrounding Fantastic Four. Previous iterations of the franchise had mixed success, and fans were vocal about wanting a definitive take on the beloved comic. "I felt like I was carrying the hopes of millions," he said. "Every comic book fan, every kid who grew up with these characters. I didn't want to let them down." The role required him to embody Reed's intellectual brilliance while also conveying the emotional complexity of a man torn between family and duty. To prepare, Pascal immersed himself in the comics, spending late nights poring over classic runs by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. "I wanted to honor the source," he said. "But the more I read, the more I worried I wasn't enough." The turning point came during a conversation with director Matt Shakman, who'd previously worked with Pascal on a smaller project. "Matt sat me down and said, 'You're Reed because you bring heart to everything you do,'" Pascal recalled. "That stuck with me." Still, the actor grappled with imposter syndrome, a struggle he's faced throughout his career. Born in Chile and raised in the U.S., Pascal has often spoken about feeling like an outsider in Hollywood. "I'm a kid from Santiago who got lucky," he said with a wry smile. "Sometimes I still feel like I'm sneaking into places I don't belong." Pascal's confession has resonated deeply with fans, many of whom have flooded social media with messages of support. "Pedro's honesty makes me love him even more," one fan tweeted. "He's proof you can be a superstar and still feel like the rest of us." The actor's vulnerability has also sparked conversations about mental health in Hollywood, where the pressure to appear unflappable can be intense. "We're all human," Pascal said. "I want people to know it's okay to doubt yourself as long as you keep going." The road to Fantastic Four wasn't just a mental battle. Pascal described the physical demands of the role, which required him to perform complex stunts as Reed's elastic powers came to life. "I spent hours in harnesses stretching my body in ways it's not meant to go," he laughed. One particularly grueling scene, where Reed battles a cosmic threat, left him with a sprained shoulder. "I told the stunt team, 'You're gonna have to stretch me for real after this,'" he joked. His commitment to authenticity paid off, with critics praising the film's action sequences as some of the MCU's best. Offset, Pascal found solace in his co-stars, who became a tight-knit family. "Vanessa, Joseph and Eben, they saved me," he said. "We'd have these late-night pizza sessions just venting and laughing." Kirby, who plays Sue Storm, reportedly became a close confidant, helping Pascal navigate his doubts. "She's a force," he said. "She'd remind me to trust my instincts." The cast's chemistry shines on screen, with their dynamic grounding the film's fantastical elements in real emotion. Pascal's confession also touched on his broader journey in Hollywood. From his early days in small theater productions to breakout roles in Game of Thrones and Narcos, he's defied the odds to become one of the industry's most sought-after stars. Yet, he admitted that success hasn't erased his insecurities. "Every time I start a new project, I'm convinced I'll be found out," he said. "But I've learned to use that fear as fuel." His openness has inspired peers, with actors like Oscar Isaac and Elizabeth Olsen publicly praising his authenticity. As Fantastic Four continues to dominate the box office, Pascal is looking ahead. He's already signed on for the sequel, with rumors swirling about a crossover with other MCU heroes. "I'm just getting started with Reed," he teased. "There's so much more to explore." He's also developing a passion project, a drama about his Chilean heritage, which he hopes to direct. "I want to tell stories that matter to me," he said. "Stories that connect us." For now, Pascal is savoring the moment. He described a recent fan encounter that brought his Fantastic Four journey full circle. At a screening, a young boy dressed as Mr. Fantastic approached him, beaming. He said, "You make stretching look cool." Pascal recalled, laughing. "That's when I knew I'd done something right." The interaction, he said, reminded him why he pushed through his doubts, to inspire others just as the comics inspired him. Pascal's confession has only deepened his connection with fans, who see him as both a superhero and a relatable everyman. As he prepares for his next chapter, both in the MCU and beyond, he's embracing the vulnerability that's defined his journey. "I'm not perfect," he said, "but I'm here and I'm giving it everything." With Fantastic Four cementing his status as a leading man, Pedro Pascal's honesty proves that even heroes have their doubts, and that's what makes them human.